I was just wondering, I was just wondering, do you guys ever feel stuck in the mud in your life? Oh, you do? Yeah. Okay. I've never had so much positive response from you guys. It's like, oh yeah, we can relate to that. Yeah, not just in your car, of course, but just in your life. We get ourselves bogged down all the time, don't we? It's the weirdest thing, but there is just something of the prodigal son within all of us, I think, isn't there? Like we're always kind of going to God and we're trying to grab at the blessings that he wants to give to us, but we want them in our own time. We're impatient to receive them now, aren't we? And we want them now, and we want them, for all the wrong reasons. And we want to use them for all the wrong reasons as well. We want to go out and have a wild time or something like that. And so it is that we go out and we just squander the good things that God has given us. Yeah, we make a mess of it. And we find ourselves, going down, basically, alienating ourselves from our families and our friends, and, finding ourselves in a pigsty somewhere. Yeah? Not a literal pigsty, but we're there with the pigs in the mud, wallowing around in our own kind of self-pity and woe, because life has just not gone the way that we thought it should. And we get stuck there. We get stuck there because we feel guilty about it, and we feel shameful about the fact that we've done these things that we know we shouldn't have, but we did them anyway. And so it stops us from doing the one thing that would actually help us in the situation, which is to reach out and to ask for help. I need help because I'm stuck. And what this does is it divides us basically from our families and our friends and our loved ones, and it divides us from God as well. It keeps us distant from him in all kinds of many ways. The funny thing is, though, there's quite a lot of the older son in all of us as well, particularly those of us who are, Christians long in the tooth, yeah? There's a lot of the older son in all of us, insofar as we all of us like not to think about the ways in which we have gone wrong, but rather to point at other people and point out all their faults and to judge them for the fact that they have done terrible things. And more than this, we don't just like to point out what other people have done. We like to become enraged and angry about the fact that other people seem to fall short of the mark. If you don't believe me on this, have you looked at social media at all? I mean, this is what drives Twitter, basically. It's this sort of self-righteous indignation that other people are not living the way that they should live, whereas, well, look at me, yeah? And so we get stuck there, because there's something about self-righteous indignation that's addictive. There's something about judging other people that we find helpful. I think it's because it helps to divert attention from ourselves. It means that we don't have to deal with ourselves. But what it also does is it saps us it drains away the love that's in our hearts, so that we just don't want to reach out to other people or to God anymore. And so what does it do? It divides us both from our friends and our family and our loved ones, and it divides us from God. And of course it divides us from God, because what father isn't distraught to see his children not getting on with one another, trying to blame one another, trying to cause all kinds of trouble with one another, not forgiving one another? We get stuck. So what do we do? How do we get unstuck? Actually, the answer is quite simple, really. We do that thing that's the classic Christian thing. We repent, yeah, and we confess. We have to learn time and again to get ourselves unstuck by returning to God in prayer, as we've been looking at over the last several weeks, and saying to him, Lord, you know what? I've messed up again. I've dug myself in a hole. I've lost the way. I am nothing to you. I know that I've messed it all up. I don't deserve a thing. And the moment you say that to him, what do you discover? That he was waiting for you to return to him all the time. That, he never wanted you to be stuck in the guilt and the shame and the the self-righteous indignation. What he was hoping for, against hope, was that you would just come back to him, that he could show you his love, that he could bring you back into that right relationship with him where he gives you the love that you need. And then you discover that you have what it takes in order to reach out to others and to forgive and to love them. And then all that's left to do is to live the rest of your life in thanksgiving to God for what he's done, what he's given you, for his goodness. And when you do that, you find that slowly and surely over time, you truly do become unstuck. There's something within you that begins to release, that all the muck of the sin and the dirt and the badness of the things in your life, it's washed away by the love of our Father above.